Hey Mar, how's it going? It's me here, just doing a little quick weekend getaway to San Francisco. It's a beautiful sunny Saturday. Thought I'd roll down here and catch a glimpse of this beautiful city. I think you said you've been here before, but if not, I just want to send you some videos about the cool places that I'm checking out. This is Alcatraz. I'm right now in Marina, on the Marina Point, which is really cool because you have lots of boats here, and then Fort Mason is right over here. It's a big old army fort that they have hostels at. And then, of course, over here is the backdrop of the city. And then, like, over on the other side of Fort Mason, this little outcropping here is Pier 39 in Embarcadero. So as I go to different pieces of the city, I'll just take some quick videos for you so you can check it out. But I think you said you've been here before. But anyway, there's always new stuff going on in the city, which is really cool. So here's the city here. And then this is one of my favorite parts of the city. I'm certainly not an expert in the city yet, but I always come visit whenever I get a chance. So this area here is called the Marina, and I'll just go really slow because these are some really beautiful homes right on the water. There's a park right here, and then these are probably about, I'd say 100 yards from the water. So they all have unique, different distinct styles of architecture, big bay windows, and on a day like today, you really get to see a lot of the view from the windows, because normally it's kind of foggy and overcast, but it's a really cool way to check out a place without really even being there. So these are some really nice homes here, and I'm going to head over to some different sections of the city this evening and walk around, but I just wanted to kind of give you a quick view of what we're checking out here today. So a lot of times people take their sailboats out on a really nice day, like, you know, there's a nice breeze going on today, and they'll go out and enjoy the day like that, and so that's cool. And there's a bunch of sailboats over here. So this is a marina. This is the Marina Point in San Francisco. So more to come. Stay tuned and let's go. All right, talk to you soon. Here's a cool little walking path, running path that people go up and along the marina. There's a thing called a 49-mile scenic drive that kind of goes up and around the city in different places that are really pretty, really cool to check out. But here's a close-up of some of these houses that I was just kind of briefly showing you. Like, here's one, and what's neat is everyone is different. And I know you appreciate architecture. I'm certainly not an expert in architecture, but I like a nice house when I see one. Especially big windows. I like great big windows where you get a view of the marina, especially on the second level there. It's pretty darn neat. Pretty cool. This one's really cool. So I'm just walking along here. But as I see something interesting, I'll certainly catch it on film for you. Okay, more soon. I don't know if you could see that right up at the top of that point. There's, like, it's hard to see, I know. It's a golden dome thing. I think that's the Palace of Fine Arts. So I'm going to head over. I was there several years ago, and I remember it's really neat. So let's go head over there. Yeah, so here's a better view from the beginning. We're just walking up to this Palace of Fine Arts. Check it out. Okay, here's the walking path to the Palace of Fine Arts. I just love how the city has so much of everything all in one little 7-mile diameter city. I mean, you got so much going on here. Even it's only like 90 minutes from Sacramento, but it's just like the world in one spot. Kind of like, you know, when you visit New York. I know you really appreciate that too, having all the international diversity and wonderful architecture and style and people, and it's cool. Got the ice cream dude. So we're just gonna zip in here. So yeah, this is the Palace of Fine Arts. Okay, here we go. Little adventure here. So there's some towers as you're walking through, walking down into the tower here. Wow, what a cool place. Well, let's see. Just to get our, there's a big lake right here, so that's obviously on the map here. It's just kind of like walking in the whole palace here. Walking around. Let's get our bearings. So we're walking through here. Imagine we could do this in, like, Europe and all the places in the world, just traveling around, checking stuff out. Cool things. Walking in here. Here's the big, I'm sure you've been here before, but anyway, it's always good to go to nice places again. And then these homes over here, like right on the lake, this little mini lake, which is so cool. It's kind of like all the noise of the city are drowned in little pockets of solitude and quiet within the mix. And you know a lot more about art than I do, so whenever we do get to spend some time together again, I'll have you teach me about some cool art stuff. But I know you love to travel like me, so this is kind of a way to travel without having to actually travel. And you get to walk through, and at this probably gives you a headache just the moving camera. Sorry, I just wanted to show you some cool stuff. It's just the way it's neat. This time of day it's like 4:45, so the way the light's falling right now is really nice. It's just kind of like walking through like here's the top of that dome I pointed out. Here's what it looks like close up, and just the way the sky and the clouds are forming and moving right now are really neat. So let's just go into the inside. Looks like they're having some kind of wedding reception here today. Not quite dressed enough well enough to crash it, so I'll just have to see if I can get close without actually going in. It's a private party. But here's the inside of the dome. Inside of this palatial dome, and here's the private party. What a cool place to have a party. It's a beautiful day to have it too. There's a lot going on in this day. I'm sure this all has a history and a story, which I don't know yet, so I can't really tell it to you. Here's another angle of the dome from the inside and the big columns. And just to give you some perspective on just how tall it is, I'd say it's about 200, 300 feet tall. And just the backdrop of the whole city. This is a really cool place. And then here's kind of like the outside, more columns all the way around the backside. So I'll continue as we see more. All right, talk to you soon. Here's the backside of the Palace of Fine Arts, just to give you some more perspective. One of my favorite trees, a weeping willow. And then here's some really nice homes just on the inner circle, just around the Palace of Fine Arts. Just gives you some perspective on just right across the street. See, here's the pond right by the Palace of Fine Arts. And then we check over here to all these beautiful homes. Checking around. So here's a nice perspective here. A nice beautiful pond. And the dome from another side. One of these days we'll actually go into the museum. I don't have time today, I didn't get here till later in the afternoon. But some more cool homes. Here's a really nice perspective in the front, or I guess this is the back side of the big dome as we're walking. Hey again, Mar. This is a backdrop from the park at the back of Fort Mason. So I'll just kind of see the city, nice little perspective of the city from a higher point of view. I'd say it's about 200 feet above sea level where I'm standing right now, so you kind of get a nice little backdrop of the city. So cool, a little 30-second vignette. All right.